Hello everyone. In this session, we are going to discuss about polymorphism. Polymorphism means one name with multiple forms. So, polymorphism, poly means many and pism means multiple forms. Polymorphism having two types. One is compile time polymorphism and second is runtime polymorphism. Compile time polymorphism, it is also called as early binding, and runtime polymorphism, it is also called as late binding. Compile time polymorphism includes function overloading, operator overloading, and runtime polymorphism includes virtual function and function overriding. Polymorphism classified into two branches: compile time and runtime polymorphism. Overloading resolution means mapping function call to function definition. If it happens early, means at compile time, then it is called compile time binding or compile time polymorphism. And if the appropriate member function could be selected while the program is running, this is known as runtime polymorphism. That is our second type. It is also called as dynamic binding. So what is binding? For every function call, compiler binds or links the call to one function definition. This linking can happen two times: at the time of compilation and at the time of running the program. So according to this, there are two types. First one is compile time polymorphism. Function overloading is an example of compile time polymorphism. This decision of binding among several functions is taken by considering formal arguments of the function, their data types, and their sequence. The decision of binding among several functions is taken by considering the formal arguments, their data types, and also their sequence. If name same and signature is different, then it is called function overloading. And if the function name same and signature also same, then it is called function overriding. So we will focus on the function overloading. This is one of the example of function overloading. So this is the example of compile time polymorphism. So we are having the class and it having, or we are directly having the two functions. While my function, it having argument integer. Second time we are using the same function, that is while my function, it having the argument character c. So it having simply message and integer is passed and character is passed, and we are calling the two functions. Here the two functions having same name but the different signature. Signature means it having different types of argument, or the sequence of arguments will be different. So output should for this program and integer is passed and a character is passed. So whenever calling my function 10, an integer is passed, and whenever calling my function x, a character is passed. So we are in a So we are in a CPP, that is object oriented programming. So we are including the class concept, include IOStream. This is for the C in and C out using namespace std. So class sample, we are taken one sample class sample. Within that we are taken one function print two times. So it is again print function. So that two functions having same name but different signature. Signature means here argument at the type of the integer. So here you are print, it is a function with one argument of a integer type. Second, print is a function of the character type argument. So it having same name different signature. So we want to call this function, we need to create the object. So object name, how to create the object using class name sample, then object name. Yes, so calling the function with the help of object name dot function name, then parameter passing. So 10 is integer and c is passed as a character, then return 0. So just we are checking the output. So you entered 10 and second one is you entered that character C. So here we are using two function names, that is same names with different character, that is function overloading means compile time polymorphism. That function calling statement is mapped with the function definition at the time of the compile. That's why it is called early binding. Thank you all of you.